everyone. Today we are going to talk about our reenactment of our first date 35 years ago, which is part of the 52 Date Challenge. And we are going to have a short game of There Were 10 But, which has been a while since we did that one. Also, Carl challenged me to find a special candy, and we are going to reveal what that was. But I did find it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Why are you chewing on your nails? I could hear that.
You could hear it?
Yes. I'm telling you, I can hear. Push that away from you. I can hear every horrible thing. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
That's much better.
I can barely even hear me.
Okay. Well.
Nobody's going to hear me. They're all tuning in for me.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to be one of those days.
It is. Let's get started.
Right.
Let's get started.
Right.
Okay.
Whew.
We are Goldilocks and the Silver Fox, Joanne and...
Carl.
Well, Carl, let's get started. So...
Well, welcome to our podcast.
I said welcome in the beginning, but welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome again. This is going to be so rough. That's okay. It's okay. We're here for it. We're here for the chaos
Blooper reels
today.
For you.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
all right, so let's get into this podcast. Welcome, everybody. We hope you enjoy this episode. Yes. Let's get rolling on this, Carl.
Okay.
So do you want to start off with the candy, or do you want to start off with the date?
Well, let's... So today we're talking about our... What are we doing? 52 weeks of dates.
Yeah, so we have a 52-week
week
date challenge. Yeah, so Carl picked last week.
So we're going to do a little quick segment of that, and then basically I was tasked with reenacting our very first date.
From 35 years ago.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, the time of year is actually... I was thinking about the time of year, and this was about the time of year that we met each other 35 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, because it was not before the holidays, it was after the holidays.
Because you had that evil jacket on.
Yeah, it wasn't evil, but yeah, it was a very artistic jacket, and yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I wore it proudly, yes. My jean jacket with art on it.
Yeah, so we're going to share with you guys.
Well, let's go. Let's talk about it. We already did the intro.
Well, where we go? All right, you start. Tell me where you start.
Well, you were the one who planned the date. All right.
You
planned the date. Yeah.
All right. I got the card to bed. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
All right. It's one of those days.
It's okay.
So basically, 35 years ago when we met basically at Kmart.
We did.
At a cafeteria in Kmart. Joanne was flirting with me nonstop.
No, Carl was flirting with me.
Oh, she caught me from across the room.
No, he caught me. And I could tell he had his flirtatious eyes on.
I did. So, so we basically met. I was eating lunch there, and she caught my eyes across the room, and asked her out, and she gave me her phone number. Mm-hmm. We had a couple phone calls to get to know each other a little bit in between there, and then we went on our first date.
Right.
And I let her choose what our first date was, and we went and did putt-putt golf, right?
That's right.
So we went and did putt-putt golf. I think we went out to eat first, probably to pizza joint.
I'm pretty sure it was pizza because we both liked pizza at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we probably went out to dinner, and then we went out and did putt-putt golf.
Yeah, and that I remember specifically. Yeah.
And
down on Clearwater Beach, actually.
Yeah. So basically, I wasn't sure what to do for the challenge. I was going to actually get a bunch of red Solo cups and tape them to the floor in our living room.
That's so funny.
and throw some throw pillows in front of them for obstacle courses.
Yeah.
But didn't do that because that would be the easy way out.
Well, it would be actually the hard way out because it would be so much more work to do that than to just show up at the putt-putt golf course.
It would. But, and I didn't know what we'd use for putters. So
true.
That's not kind of the reason I didn't do it.
Yeah. Brandon's lacrosse sticks or something?
Yeah, well, I don't know, yeah. So anyways, that thought crossed my mind. Okay. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Right.
So,
thank God. Whew, that would have been wild.
That would have been a blast, actually.
Yeah, okay. Drinking was involved. It would have been a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next step was basically actually plan a date and go out.
Yeah.
So we went to... I took Joanne.
I can hear that card, by the way, when you hit it on the table. I
took Joanne to a local pizza joint here, and it's Anthony's Fires.
Coal-fired or brick oven or... Anthony's coal-fired brick oven.
Yeah, they don't know.
Or something.
Yeah, we'll make it up. They'll never know. It's Anthony's brick-fired oven. I don't know if we've ever been there, so we went there. It was a nice little lunch that we had. Did we say we had lunch? Or
Yeah, no, it was lunch.
So we did it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
We had lunch, and to start that over, because I don't know.
No, you're good. Keep going. Keep it real.
So we had lunch at Anthony's. Oh my God, this is horrible.
We went out for pizza, for fuck's sakes.
What she said.
I guess since you're slurping on coffee, I might as well too. Did you hear that? You didn't hear that gulp?
No, all I keep hearing in my head is, for fuck's sake. We went out for pizza, for fuck's sake. It keeps repeating in my head.
We should record all our podcasts at night when we're tired.
They're going to think we're drinking.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we should be. I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
So we're going to bloopers now.
Yeah. Okay. Get with it, Carl. Get with the program.
All right.
Okay.
So we went out to lunch.
Fuck's sakes.
We went out for pizza, for fuck's sake. Oh,
Okay,
good
so
Lord.
everybody knows now that we went out for pizza. Okay.
For fuck's sake. Oh, God.
Okay. Okay. I'm crying. Okay. All right.
All right. Woo. All right. Take 4.
All right.
So we went out for...
Yeah, we did. Literal tears are coming out of my eyes. Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh my...
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, it's hurt.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Can we do this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't look at you.
Okay. All right.
All right, concentrate.
Okay. Focus on the pizza, for fuck's sakes. Okay. No. Okay. We got this.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
We're going. Okay. There's probably mascara running down my face. That's okay. I'm actually not wearing that much today. So. All right. Go.
It's not that kind of podcast.
Jesus. Go. Whoa. Wow. Okay.
All right. So we went out for lunch.
Yes. Indeed.
No, we went out to a pizza place. And we had pizza.
We did.
I almost got through it.
Okay. Yes. I think they know. We can move on from that now.
But I don't know if we ever really said it without laughing our asses up.
They know. We said it like 15 times. They got it. It's good. Go. Okay.
We went out for pizza.
Yes. Fuck's sake. Sorry, I couldn't. It was just too tempting. I had you right there.
Oh, God, damn. All right, go in the other room. I can't do this.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay. And how did you like your pizza? Let's just move forward.
It was very good. So it's brick. I don't know what the hell
It doesn't matter. Let's leave that out.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
it was it was good.
Yeah.
The food was good.
Food was good. Service was good.
Nice salad. Nice pizza.
Yep.
Service
All
was
good.
good.
It was
great.
It was.
Oh man.
It was pricey though.
It was
pricey.
I think everything's pricey now, but
It
yeah,
is, but it was
expensive.
extreme actually.
It was a little expensive.
We could have gone to lunch twice for what we spent there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. For fuck's sake.
Yes, for fuck's sake, yes. Okay.
So
yes.
So anyways,
Nice little sort of time, just a little quiet time. Just,
yes, yeah, kind of just. It was actually nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
We went out for lunch instead of dinner, so there wasn't crowds. We weren't fighting crowds or
That's
anything.
right.
So it was kind of nice.
That was nice.
That part of it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really all I got about that.
Yeah.
So then from there, we went and did putt-putt golf because that's what we did 35 years ago.
That's right.
So there's a place here not too far away from us that has a really nice course set up. Mm-hmm. And there's 2 courses that you can choose. And of course, we didn't realize it. We chose the harder course.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
But that was fun.
If you're going to do it, why not?
So we did that.
So, of course, Carl wanted to grab a scorecard.
Oh, everything's competition, so we got to keep track.
Got to
keep track.
A scorecard, yeah.
The first date's really over, so now it's competition.
Right.
And Joanne beat me.
I did. Only by 3 points, though. Only by 3 points. Yeah. It was close. It was a tight race.
Yeah, so it was kind of neat. The place we went to has got like a little river running down it throughout the whole course, so you hear the water.
There's a couple of them. and dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs.
And the weather was beautiful. It was nice and cool out.
The weather was great, yeah.
And it was actually... Okay, so this golf course is situated on US 19, which is a major highway. It's a 6-lane highway. But because of the water running through the place, it sort of drowned that out. And it ended up being I found it to be a very peaceful, calming activity for us to do. Yeah. I was really surprised by that. I felt very relaxed. Yeah. Which was nice.
Yeah, it was. And you know what I'm finding as we're doing these dates? And it's very early on, and we did something once before. But anyways, so for me, it's like... Leading up to this, I was like, oh, okay, putt-putt golf, all right, whatever. And I think really last time I did it, maybe once after that, but it's been a long, long time.
Yeah, when the kids were little, we would go. We'd take them to do that.
And, and I just really wasn't that excited about it. But then when we started doing it, it was fun. It was just like, okay, wow, we don't really do this.
Yeah.
We'd kind of laugh a little bit at each other for missing shots or whatever it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was a good time out.
It was.
And I had a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have.
Yeah, I did too. It just really was relaxing, and it was quiet, and we could just have fun just hitting the ball around and seeing if we were going to make it into it was really fun.
And we had this we always I think have this naturally, like the playful competition. Right. And right out of the bat I'm running my mouth and
oh yeah, he was.
And I was doing so good. I was within everyone I was like doing really good. Oh, yeah. I'm like, and then my ego starts getting the better of me, and I'm what do they call it, shit talking or whatever?
Yeah, smack talk, yeah.
And
he was totally smack talking.
Oh yeah, because I have to. And then all of a sudden, she comes up from behind and just starts boom, 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 keeps getting them in.
I was like, that's what you get for smack talking.
I should have saved it for a little later in the game.
Yeah, that's right.
But she won, so it was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was a very nice day out. And that was one of the things that I really wanted to embrace about doing this card set, because the choice wasn't up to us. Right. It's really up to whatever we happen to choose. Right. And I really enjoy just sort of stepping up to the challenge of that. And like you said, you're like, oh, putt, whatever. But then you ended up having a good time. So I think that's the lesson in it, is that I think your attitude is everything. And I think that almost anything, there are certain things that are just never going to be fun. But so many things, really, it's your attitude that you take into that can make it fun.
Yeah, true.
Anything can be a drag if you are going into it like it's going to be a drag.
Right,
so,
right.
So that's been good. It's been fun. It's only our second one, but so far so good.
Yeah, and we did the puzzle in the first one, and with everybody staring at my perspective, everybody staring and all that, but it was still fun. It was still different.
It was definitely different.
Just get to the point where who cares what other people think, and that's what I need to work on.
I do want to talk about when we first got there was 2 gentlemen that had walked in the door in front of us, and this is not only a putt-putt golf place. Oh yeah. So it's also a big game room, and there's, what are those cars?
The go-karts.
Go-karts. There's go-karts, and like there's these trampolines that you can jump really high on.
There's bumper boats. They got a little boat area with boats. You can do bumper boats.
So it's like a true mini amusement park. But it's mini, but but it's a lot of variety there. And so these gentlemen walked in front of us, and it looked like they had just gotten off of work from, say, a construction site or something like that.
Right.
And they went in, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder what they're here for. Well, lo and behold, they were there for putt-putt.
Right.
And I was thinking, okay, this guy looks like he just got off of work. Both of them look like they just got off of work. They're coming here to some putt-putt to wind down. The one guy orders a pina colada, which I thought was so funny.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was cute. That it's like maybe his little time to wind down before he goes home or something. You know.
And they were in front of us, so he's holding his drink in one hand, drinking it, and then using the other hand to putt the balls.
Literally not putting the drink down, like putting with one hand.
The drink was a priority. It was clearly a priority for him.
Yes, that was pretty funny. So that was cute. Yeah, so I think our second date was a success. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Two in the record books.
That's right.
Two successful dates.
So since we're going to wrap up this segment, I'm going to go ahead and choose our date for next week.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So choose a good one.
Do that. Well, I'm not supposed to choose like that. Well, so I'm just gonna like flip these over. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just spreading the deck so everybody who's watching from camera can see. I'm just spreading the deck.
Oh, not that one.
Don't tell me. All right. I am putting this back in here, and I think that's upside down. Whoops. It goes like this. Okay. All right. So let's see what this says. Savor the local. Savor the local. So that might be going out to eat or something. Well, let me scratch it off, Carl. If you ow, that's horrible. Carl, if you'd like to talk about something while I'm scratching, you can. Do we want to talk about our candy next?
We can get into that, but I'm so focused on you scratching this card that I can't think of anything else to say.
I apologize for the scratching. All right, after this we're gonna reveal the candy. So if you guys remember, in one of our much earlier podcasts, Carl challenged me to find pumpkin flavored candy because he didn't think that I could.
Well, the reason I did that is Joanne loves everything pumpkin, especially when it's the
we talked about that
holidays.
During the fall. Yeah.
So one of the earlier podcasts, it's just everything she brings home for probably 3 months.
Yeah.
Pumpkin this, pumpkin that, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin everything.
Yeah.
Pumpkin lip gloss, just everything's pumpkin. So I'm like, I bet you can't find pumpkin candy.
And I did.
Because I've never seen it. So proud of herself.
I am proud.
I've never seen pumpkin candy, and I can't believe she found it. She found two different versions.
So we'll reveal what versions are. Let me read the card. So savor the local. Oh, this will be easy to do. Explore a lively farmer's market together. Discover fresh produce, homemade goods, and artisanal treasures. Savor treats. Connect with vendors. Connect with vendors. Carl's going to have to chat somebody up. And support the community. This date offers a sensory journey celebrating local flavors and creating cherished memories. Well, you know what's great about that?
You love to do all that?
Well, I do, but also, this is the time of year. In Florida, we do all that stuff in the wintertime. We don't do it in the summer. It's too hot.
True. Yeah.
So we have to do this now, or we won't be able to in a few months.
Right.
So this is perfect. So Safety Harbor has one.
Yeah.
And Dunedin has one.
And if I didn't watch you scratch that card off, I would have thought you would have wrote that yourself.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because you actually have been wanting to go to a farmer's market.
I have. I've been talking about it, so it's perfect.
And then wherever Joanne goes, she strikes up a conversation with somebody.
I do.
And before we leave, she knows their family history, how many children they have, everything about them.
I can't help that people find me, fun to talk to, and they somehow want to just share their lives with me.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
It's crazy.
And a curse.
Yeah.
I went to a PetSmart in Georgia when Amanda and I were traveling, and before I had left the PetSmart, I knew about this woman's Italian husband and how his mom didn't want him to marry a non-Italian, but he said her food was just as good as his mom, blah, 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 blah. So I knew the whole history.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a very funny thing.
I'll just walk right past everybody and not say a word. So
That's right.
We balance each other out, I guess.
Right, exactly. So now we do have a slight issue with this one. Is this weekend we're going out of town.
Right.
We're going to go see Brandon for his birthday.
Right.
And we're going to a car auction.
So we're going to the Meekum auto auction.
Yeah.
So it's
maybe if we see a fresh market on the way or something. Well, I mean.
So we're gonna go to the Meekum auto auction.
Yeah.
Which, it's car day.
Right.
And then we're gonna go the next day see our son and celebrate his birthday and take him out for lunch.
Yes.
It's all about our son.
Yes.
So,
then maybe after lunch. Well, they'll be closed.
Oh my
by
God.
Then. Anyway, we'll have to see if we have to do 2 dates in 1 week because we're going out of town this weekend. Then
we'll
we can do that.
see what we can do while we're traveling.
So we'll see what we can do.
We'll try our best.
But we will definitely do this. If not this weekend, we will definitely do it the next. And if they have one on Friday, let's do it on Friday.
So, geez, look at this. So.
Oh, that's right. You work on Friday.
We'll see.
Anyway. Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be dating and bringing us closer together. Mm-hmm. So how is buying a zucchini going to bring us closer together? I don't mean that.
It's not that kind of podcast.
Jesus. All right. How is buying tomatoes bringing us closer together?
I can stuff my bra with them.
Okay, now I'm in.
So it's about sharing the experience. It's about going and doing something that maybe you, or it could be me. Maybe I would be into that, but because the card says to go do it, you share the experience of going and doing it. And so it brings you closer together because just like putt-putt golf, we shared that experience together, and we hadn't done that in 35 years except for with the kids.
Well, and then sharing, and, I'm just thinking sharing with the listeners. We bought... We bought some broccoli and a tomato.
What we bought. It's about going down. Was there live music? What did we do? What kind of things did you try? Did you buy anything? If it was, what did you buy? Did you like it? Why did you buy it? Did you like the person selling it? Was he an a-hole?
Did Carl actually speak to anybody?
Right. Exactly.
Maybe we'll add that challenge
Our
in
listeners
there.
Want to know.
Without me rolling my eyes and walking away. I guess, right?
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Does Joanne go up to the musician and steal the microphone and just start singing? I mean, we
can only hope so. Yeah. We can only hope so. Couldn't do the first time.
If they've heard my karaoke, they would know that if I did do that, it wouldn't be that impressive. But that's okay.
Well, having fun. That's all that matters.
That's right.
Yeah, before we get into candy, I wanted to just bring up a couple weeks ago, or recently, Joanne tells me, hey, I got you something, but I'm afraid you might get the same thing for me.
Oh, yeah.
So then she's like...
Yeah, I surprised it. I was surprising
She surprised me.
And I wanted to keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
But I was afraid to keep it a surprise because I thought he might surprise me.
With the same thing.
And it's not one of those things that is $25. Like, you cannot be doing 2 people doing this surprise.
Right. So... with that's basically what she tells me. And then she's like, guess what it is?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You bought me a car. No. You bought me car parts. No.
Yeah.
You bought me candy. No.
Right.
So I'm guessing everything that I could think of.
Yeah.
And I have no idea. And did you say it was for Valentine's or no?
I didn't, but I said, this is something that I did say it was for Valentine's. I'm like, this is your gift for Valentine's Day, but I have to tell you now.
Just in case, because I'm afraid you might get the same thing for me.
Yes.
So.
And I was like, it's something you've mentioned.
Mentioned a lot lately and talked about.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, and I could not figure it out.
Right.
And then she starts giving me clues. What was the clue you gave me?
So it was like, okay, one was, you've been talking about it a lot. It's in what did I say? I didn't say right off the bat it was music.
Orlando. Maybe you're like, it's Orlando.
I said it would be in Orlando, and I can't remember
something,
the other hints,
and then you said something, and I forget what you said. But anyway, she started giving me clues. So lo and behold, she bought me tickets to go see the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
And we have talked about this.
Yes.
And
because how many times more are they going to be touring?
Right. And so such an iconic band.
Yeah.
And I have been talking about it. And we're all getting older, and all these bands are getting older. And how many more chances will you get? And there are some musicians that I'm like, I want to see them before they pass because they're getting older, and I didn't get a chance to.
Right.
And so it was, thank you.
You're welcome.
For doing that. That was awesome, and that's a wonderful surprise.
Yeah.
And here's the secret side of it, though. So she was worried that I was going to buy her the tickets. I wouldn't have spent that much money.
Oh.
I would have just kept talking how I wish I would have seen them.
And that's right. He would have kept talking, and he would have been saying how much he regretted not going.
Right.
And I've been listening to this forever.
Right.
And I'm basically like, oh, well, this just shut him up about it already.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
And and it's we've talked about it. I wouldn't say I'm a diehard fan. I don't even know if I've ever bought their records. We all know their songs.
We all know their music.
Front and backwards that are on the radio.
Of course.
I've seen some special on them on TV, documentaries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it will be really cool to actually see them in concert.
It will be.
And I think I told you the story. So I was able to see Paul McCartney probably 3 years ago, whenever he came to town. And, your father-in-law is a big Beatles fan.
My stepdad, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Your stepdad is a big Beatles fan.
Yes.
And, I never really was. And he asked me to go, and I was able to go with him. And, when I was there and actually watching this, it was like, wow, this is kind of music royalty. I mean, it is truly one of the Beatles. It's absolute music history. And I think the Stones basically fall in the same category. I mean, they've stayed together so much longer than the Stones.
Absolutely.
So that'll be fun. So I thought it was nice that Joanne did that for me.
Good.
And it'll be a really nice treat. So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think I got us some decent seats.
Yeah, we'll find out.
And we will find out. I'm just like, my luck, it'll be a giant pole in front of us.
Right.
But hopefully they don't sell those seats.
Right. So we should be good. And so I'm looking forward to that. That should be a blast.
Yeah, so good. Well, I'm glad you appreciate that. That's so nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that'll be a really special date.
Yes, it will. Yeah, it will.
Special.
And we'll report back on that.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Fun.
So let's report about the candy.
So last thing I'll say about the concert and the Stones. Our track record of doing special things. Sometimes things happen.
Oh gosh,
let's hope
we're thinking
they stay
positive.
healthy.
Everybody
stays healthy.
Good vibes, good prayers that everyone in the whole family is healthy. Because if one person isn't, the whole family's involved in it. So
let me say why I say that. So when COVID came out, 2020?
It was...
Or 2020?
I think it was
2020.
Yeah.
So we raised our kids, and we've always been very money conscious. And we finally said, okay, our kids are old enough. We're going to treat ourselves. And we're going to go on our dream vacation.
Yeah.
And we bought tickets to go to Italy.
Yeah.
We saved up for it. We were looking forward to it. And what was it, about a month and a half, 2 months before our trip was scheduled to go?
That's right. Yeah.
COVID hit, literally Italy was one of the first countries to lock down.
Yeah, absolute lockdown, because there was a real problem there.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I joke our track record of doing special things. Just sometimes there's always a little drama, something funny, something. There's always something.
Yep. So hopefully this will be very smooth sailing.
Knock on wood for this one. We'll get to do this and report back and share our experience.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. That's gonna be just a real adventure. So let's get into the candy.
Okay, let's get into the candy.
All right. So Carl challenged me to find pumpkin flavored candy.
I did.
So let's take a look at what we bought.
All right.
I found pumpkin pie. Ooh, that was loud. Ooh,
pumpkin pie Jelly Belly.
Bellies. So pumpkin pie jelly beans.
This Jelly Belly company kind of makes everything.
Yeah, they do.
We had our hot Jelly Belly contest with the hot pepper Jelly Belly beans.
Yeah.
And they obviously make every other flavor on the planet.
Yep.
And now we know they make pumpkin pie jelly beans.
Yeah.
And the picture on the cover is a slice of pumpkin pie
with whipped cream on top.
Whipped cream.
Yeah.
So I want to see if they get it.
Yeah.
All of those flavors.
Yep. And then I also found pumpkin. Ooh, that's so loud. Pumpkin spice soft caramel. Oh, I am looking forward to that. It's the Werther's Originals.
Did you hear how her voice changed?
I'm just saying, I like caramel.
That was soft and sultry. Wow.
So we probably shouldn't eat them on camera because that's kind of chewy and gross. But
we've done every other food thing on camera.
It's true. We have.
No, we're
trying it. Okay, we're trying it. All right. So here, I'll open one. We will edit out the crinkle.
Crinkle.
How many do you want? 1 or 2 or what?
3. All right. So another reason. What's your thoughts?
The first thing that I taste is like the cinnamon and the spice.
It's just like everything else pumpkin you bring home. I'm not really a big fan.
Yeah. Although I know you'll devour that whole bag because you like sugar so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna taste this. I'll put it in fast forward while I'm chewing.
So,
want one?
So I don't know if I would actually say this tastes like pumpkin pie.
I agree. It might be like a sweet potato pie. It tastes like a sweet potato pie. I would say that.
Well, just jumping right into the next one, huh?
Oh yeah.
So all right. So the pumpkin pie Jelly Bellies is not as on target as their other stuff is. Now we're jumping into the Werther's original. What is it? What's
pumpkin
the bag thing?
Spice.
Caramel chews or something?
Soft caramel.
Soft caramel. So what's your thought?
I like it.
Oh, wow.
I will eat that whole bag.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. Because you can definitely taste the caramel.
You can taste caramel. Don't even really taste the pumpkin spice.
I taste it, but it's very light. It's like it's perfect because it's light.
I just got a little bit of it. Yeah, that's a lot of... Wow. It's hard to get through this.
So I'm drinking some coffee with it.
Interesting. I will probably never have... It's on my list again, but...
Do I get the whole bag to myself?
Probably.
Oh, I love them. I love caramel.
Okay.
I do. So I'm happy to have that whole bag.
Well, all right.
I'm going to hide it from him so he
No.
can eat it.
So here's...
What happens is all the sugar gets out of the house, and then he starts eating the stuff he says he doesn't like.
That is true. Mm-hmm. That is true. But since you bought me the stone tickets, you can have the bag of candy you bought for me. It's all for you. There you go.
Wow. Thanks. Thanks.
It's all you. Enjoy.
You. Okay. All right, my friends, are we ready for some There Are 10? But it's been a while since we played it, but it's a funny-ass game.
It has been. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We're going to do just 3 rounds each.
3 rounds. So 3 questions
3 cards each. Yeah.
Okay, this is a fun one. I kind of miss doing this a little bit.
So let's go ahead and do it. This is just a fun podcast today. We're just having some fun. We're having some laughs, as you guys noticed in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And so what I did was, instead of flicking the thing, I just pulled 3 cards for you and 3 cards for me.
Got it. All right,
just have a little combo. So I'm not going to look at mine. I'm going to mix them up actually in my hand right now. So I don't know which one I'm pulling, but
you got to start with this side and say it's a positive trait, it's a negative trait.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, let me flip this one over then. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So let me mix them up because I peeked at them. So I'm gonna mix them up.
Cheater.
Okay, so I'm going to go with this one. All right. This is a negative trait.
Negative trait.
So they have a negative trait. So it's going to... Okay, so negative trait means they're hot.
Okay.
This is a good-looking person.
Okay.
But they have a negative trait. So, like you, Carl. You do have some negative traits.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah.
They're a 10. Oof.
Uh-oh.
But they chew with their mouth open. Hell no. Hell to the no. No. I can't have it. It's noisy.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's disgusting. I don't know what's going on over there. Are you an animal? Why do you chew with your mouth open? You have no table manners. Table manners are really important to me.
Yeah.
And I can sit down and I know how to use all the forks and all the knives and all the 17 spoons. I know how to do all that. And you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. But
I can do all that with just 1 fork.
Sure. But I do think it's important to have... I know that you crack yourself up, Carl. I know that you love it so much, yeah. Anyway, I do think it's really... Yeah, please. I do think it's really important to just have manners where you are courteous of the people that
around you. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's gross. If...
So I'm knocking them down to a 1. They were a 10. They're a 1 now because that's disgusting and you're a pig. So I can't have it. Can't have it in my life.
Yeah, well, so if they're 10, I would just say, here's a couple bucks. Go out and eat till you're full and then come back. And then we'll talk.
Ew.
Just kidding.
Ew.
Just, what?
It's just gross to me. If I was just a complete 10... I would never say go eat and then come back. Ew. That's just so gross to me.
If they gross me out while they're eating, I don't want to eat with them because we've already know my quirks.
Yeah.
So I'd have to have the menu in front of them because they're...
I don't want them coming back with a full stomach. That's gross.
Oh my gosh. Well, no different than we went out to dinner and you ate normally.
Oh, okay.
Just, I don't want to watch you eat. Go eat.
Right.
When you're done, come on back. We'll watch a movie.
Yeah. But then they're gonna,
then I can eat
eat their popcorn.
Then I got
chewy debris all over your popcorn. How do you like that, Carl?
All right, there one.
Yes.
Moving on.
I feel like Carl's gonna have to get the screen, as he's talked about in the past, the little screen divider.
Yeah. Because if they talk with their... No, if they chew with their mouth full, they're going to talk while they're chewing.
Well, and then they chew with their mouth open.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's
gross. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. All right, well, it's your turn now.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right, so to counteract yours, we're going to do they're a 10 butt, and they have a positive trait.
Okay, so they might be a little bit lower on the scale of looks, but they have a positive trait. We love that.
Okay, so they're between a 1 and a 3 on the scale of 1 to 10 hotness.
Right.
10 being the hottest. And so we've got, they're a 1 to 3. But they've been featured in Vogue. Okay.
So what's your thought about that?
So that's a positive trait. So maybe they're a hand model?
Right, like George Costanza.
Right, exactly what came to mind.
So does that level them up for you?
Not if their hand's hot.
Right, because obviously they're not as attractive as some other people, but they've maybe perhaps been featured in Vogue for some other reason. Maybe they're a famous writer. Maybe they were featured because they're a clothing designer. Maybe they invented a certain new sort of makeup.
Yeah.
So does that give them a little extra power, does it make them more attractive to you?
No.
Yeah, I have to say the same for me. I don't find a great amount of value in the fact that they were featured in Vogue. So, perhaps they might not be attractive. Maybe they're charismatic or something, but that has nothing to do with Vogue.
No, Vogue's kind of this
I could care less
snooty
about
magazine,
that.
I think,
it's
fashion,
whatever. It's very fashion. And that's all cool. That's all cool and all, but it wouldn't make me want to date somebody. I wouldn't be, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Good for you. But I wouldn't be like all hot for him all of a sudden,
No.
So for me, it doesn't really level him up. No,
not really.
so much.
So in the previous games, we had to go up or down.
Right.
But we're not using the spinner.
No. I would go up one.
Go up one?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd give them the credit of good job. You're in the magazine.
They've accomplished something. Yes.
Now move on.
Yeah. Well, okay, sure. Yeah.
I guess. All right, moving on. What you got?
Okay. So you did the green one, so I'm going to do the neutral trait.
Okay.
So this person is, they're average looking.
Yeah.
They're average, and so they have an average trait.
Okay.
Which is they wear a necklace with your name on it.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm completely turned off now.
It's a little needy.
It's needy. That's a doormat for you right there.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. Okay, listen. You have got to be a strong, independent man to get some points from me. And that is not strong or independent. That's a little...
Oh, for a guy wearing your name on it. Yeah,
yeah.
That would be absolutely weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, there's nothing masculine about that at all. So I can't have that in my life. So I'm leveling them down. So let's say they were a 6. I'm going to take them down to a 3.
Well, any man that would wear a woman's name on his neck.
It's a little creepy.
A little
creepy. I might take you down to a 2 or a 1.
Get picked on a little bit, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So now a little bit different if I was, or not me, but it's some average looking. Now, remember, she's average looking. So she's average looking girl. And now she's wearing your average looking girl, like your first girlfriend. Now she's wearing your name around her neck because she is so in love with you, which she was always, and a stalker to you.
Well, can you blame her?
Right, sure. Yeah, it's incredible.
It is.
But
yeah.
so
I have that effect on women.
You
I'm
do.
sorry. You know.
You
so
do.
That's how.
You're a powerful man.
That's how.
Yeah.
Kmart. You couldn't stop staring at me.
Oh, that's not true. But okay. So yeah, as a guy, how do you feel about that?
So I think it wouldn't be
it's
as
less weird.
It's needy.
Yeah, it's needy. I don't like needy.
And I could see some people be like, yeah, that's right. She's wearing my name.
Sure. That's my bitch right there.
That's my bitch.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So if it said Carl's bitch, then yeah, I give her a 10.
You do? No. Wow.
No, I don't know. It wouldn't do anything for me. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's too easy.
It's kind of.
To me, it's too easy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, I have you in the bag. What's attractive about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like a little challenge. I like a little,
Yeah. Now, if she had a tattoo with Carl's bitch on her, that's dedication.
Oof. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's different, honestly.
I don't either,
okay.
to be honest with you. We're moving on.
All right, moving on. Okay. All right, so it's your turn now.
All right, so let me jump to the negative trait. So this one has a negative trait.
So she's hot.
She's hot. She's hot to try.
Yeah.
But she's got a negative trait.
Yes. She's a biatch.
But she exclusively wears Heelys.
Oh.
How's that?
Okay, so Heelys, think about when the kids were young.
The little wheel
in the
shoe?
They had the sneakers with the wheels in them.
Oh.
So she's hot, but she exclusively, so she only wears Heelys everywhere.
I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me.
Okay.
But if she, so here's my thought. So if she only wore Heelys, and we were out, let's say like at Disney World.
Yeah.
And she was strong.
Yeah.
I could jump on her back, and she could just take us around the park.
Sure. Sure. Okay. She's a strong one.
Yeah. So if she's a 10 and she's a bodybuilder.
Okay.
And she can wheel me
she's
around.
Like a Viking. She's a 10 female Viking
with Heelys.
With Heelys.
So I can jump on her back.
Yeah. And zip through Disney.
And zip through anywhere we go. Go to the mall, ride her on her back. That would be a pot. That was the only positive I could come up with.
Okay.
But if she couldn't carry my body weight,
then she's useless.
I have no need for it.
So let's say she's in the hot zone. So let's say she's an 8. Are you going to level her up for the exclusive Heelys, or are you going to level her down for the exclusive Heelys?
If she can't carry me around, I have to level her down.
Okay, well,
because I wouldn't be able to keep up with her. She'd be like zipping around,
right?
I'd be like, it would just be awkward. Yeah.
It would be a little awkward and strange. Yeah, indeed, it would.
So, what about you?
Yeah. Okay. So, if it was a guy that only wore Heelys exclusively, I'd be annoyed by his immaturity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay sometimes.
Yeah.
But let's not have it all of the time. I want to go to the movies with you. Take your fucking Heelys off, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need that in my life.
Yeah. So I can imagine, like, on the back of her shoulders, the Viking hot girl that I'm dating, like, hey, popcorn. We wheel over there and get popcorn. Oh, hey, look over there. Let's go get candy. Yeah. Just wheel me around.
She's your little motor car.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's personal golf cart.
Kinda.
Yeah.
A hot Viking golf cart.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I guess.
Going downhill. Sorry, guys.
Yes, it's all good.
All right.
All right. So that one was mine, right? Or was that yours?
That was me. So you're next.
That was you. Okay, so it's me. Okay, so this is my last one.
Yes.
My last one.
Some people are saying, thank God, get this over with.
Positive trait. So this person is on the, less attractive side.
Okay.
But they have a positive trait.
Okay.
And that is they love to spoon you. How is that positive?
Oh, no.
Okay, I have to break this down. Some people love spooning.
Yeah.
But I'm hot a lot. I'm hot.
Well, we know that.
Okay, but not that kind of hot. No, my body temperature. And so, I mean, okay, for a little bit of spoon, okay, that's fine. But spooning, like, they love to spoon you, it's a little too much. It's a little too much. I don't. If it said they like to spoon sometimes, okay. But the love to spoon is it's a little too much for me. I just have to be honest, it's a little much.
Sometimes spooner is okay?
Sometimes spooner's okay. Yeah. But
it sounds so naughty.
That word love is a strong word. It's a strong word.
So
it means they want to spoon all the time.
Yeah, this sounds so wrong to have this conversation. I don't know why. But anyways.
I can pick a different card.
So if
spooning is just spooning.
So spooning is spooning. So with Joanne, imagine spooning a hot rock. If you ever had like an iguana or a reptile where they had the hot rock and they need the heat.
I'm the hot rock.
Oh, Joanne is the hot rock.
I am the hot rock.
It's true. It's like you start getting burns, like smoke starts coming up if you do it too long.
My body just gets hot.
It's just weird. Yeah,
it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
I need to live in Alaska. I'd be perfect in Alaska.
Yeah.
Spoon all day long in Alaska.
Wow.
Carl's ready to move.
All right, pack the bags. We're getting ready to go to Alaska. Where's Carl? He's in an igloo with Joanne. I haven't seen him in 3 months. So all right, so
that's a funny one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
okay, so I guess I have to decide.
You got to decide up or
leveling
down.
Oh, absolutely down.
Down, just because.
I can't have it in my life.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
You don't watch these shows, but there's popular shows like The Boys, and then there's a new spinoff like Gen V, where they're superheroes, but it's a spin on the superheroes.
Okay.
And some of their superpowers,
like they're satirical or something.
They're very satirical.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on Prime.
Okay.
And it's kind of just a weird spin on superheroes.
Okay.
And just shows how quirky they are and all the behind the scenes stuff.
Okay.
And some of the superpowers, like if they touch someone, they catch on fire. So that's your superpower.
That's me. Yeah. You touch me, you catch on fire.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
pretty much. Yeah. So
That's funny.
For me, I might level them up one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because I haven't had that experience with you. I'm curious what it would be like.
But what if they wanted to have that physical contact all the time?
No.
Like every night?
Well, probably not.
I mean, like at first it'd be like, oh, this is so nice.
Right.
And then it'd be like, oh God, get off of me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't you think? Like, imagine after 3 months of spooning every night. I know you, and you'd be like, okay, that was fun for like a week, but I need a little
me time.
I need a little space. I need to be able to actually sleep.
I'm gonna turn over here and hug my pillow. Yeah. I don't know.
It's funny. It's a funny thing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not much more we can say.
Carl levels them up. That's all good.
All right, we'll go up one. Yeah. So the last one, and I know people out there like, yeah, finally.
So you got a neutral trait.
It's a neutral trait. So they're like a mid looking. They're just average. We'll say they're a 5.
Very average, yeah.
They're a 5, but.
Okay.
Jeez. They get plastic surgery once every 6 months. They're really trying to level themselves up.
Of plastic surgery.
Oh yeah. No, we got to go way down because pretty soon they're just going to look like a plump raisin.
That's right. They're going to look all
you won't be able to recognize them. And then you can't tell if they're smiling or not because the face is just like so full of stuff. It just doesn't move. So I'm going to say that way down.
And if I had a guy, if there was a guy and he was average looking, and so trying to improve upon that, getting some facial reconstruction every 6 months, I'd be like, you're so into your looks, like it's too much. Like, dude, I can love your brain.
Yeah.
You like a smart person is really attractive.
But you don't love my brain.
Let's not open that can of worms, okay, Carl? I'm just talking about the guy. You can have a wonderful relationship with somebody that you can have just wonderful conversation with, they're intelligent and
so they don't have to be a 10?
No, I mean intelligence is extremely sexy. And,
Yeah.
so you don't need to be obsessed about your looks, and you don't need to get plastic surgery every 6 months. So I think that's going to take you from, say a 6 down to definitely a 3.
Well, I'm surprised after all this time. I thought you just loved me for my body.
I don't even know how to respond.
Speechless.
Yes, because I'm not sure where that came from.
Well, because you said mines are sexy, and you didn't really need to love someone for their body. And all this time I thought you just were attracted to me because...
I didn't even use the word body, actually. So, okay.
All right. Yeah.
So how about you? So, no, I think you already scored it because that was your card. So
here's what I would say.
Okay.
So I'm sitting here listening, and we're doing this later in the day, so we're both a little punchy.
Oh, we're a little punchy, yeah.
And
we usually do this in the morning. This is not morning time, folks.
And so I was thinking about Dr. Popeye.
Dr. Popeye.
So,
yes, Dr.
normally
Popeye,
when I hear what is it, facial, or what is it, plastic surgery?
Yes.
When I hear plastic surgery, I just think of facelifts, hair lifts, all that stuff on your face.
Yeah.
But now, so what if I got bicep implants and keister implants?
Oof. Every 6 months? Well,
yeah.
that's a lot. Like, I just think that shows an obsession.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I know.
With it. Like,
but
just go to the gym. Just be fit. Like none of us have the perfect body, but just go be fit. Like, just be fit. Work with what you got,
Well, I was thinking of Dr. Popeye. That's all I could say. So
are you saying you want to go get bicep and chest implants for me and booty implants and stuff? Is that what you're going to go do?
No. Oh, if you want me to?
No.
Would you spoon more?
Oh.
I wrap my big plastic biceps around you.
Wow. Just the thought of knowing that they weren't real, I think, would be weird for me and gross. I'd be like, dude, that's not even real. Like, ew. Like muscles should be strong. Like, it's not even a real muscle, so there's no actual strength there.
Yeah.
Like I think when a woman sees a man who is, say, built, body built, it represents strength.
Right.
It's not just that package, but it's what it represents, and it's strength.
Right.
And that is attractive to a woman. That's just built in our DNA.
So like a water balloon in my bicep wouldn't do nothing for you?
Oh, no.
All right.
If you can't do some fucking push-ups, I'm sorry, you're worthless. And that implant is not going to make you do push-ups.
Well, okay. I mean, so you flip that around.
Okay.
I mean, women spend a lot of money on fixing themselves up and boobs and all that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not the same for women as it is for men. So.
Well, I mean, and maybe it is for other women. Maybe other women who are truly attracted to just the package.
So, all right. So
I always look a little beyond that.
Well, it's not that kind of podcast.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're right. It's not.
You mean...
I was not talking about that kind of package. Okay.
So visually, if they have a muscular body, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So, yeah. Just need to clarify that.
Yes, the muscular body is indeed what I was talking about. Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Oh, God. That's my specialty.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
All right. So, could you imagine? You look across. You're dating someone, and they're just a man.
Yeah.
Built with all this plastic stuff and saline.
So they're pretend.
They're all pretend.
They look good, but it's all just saline. Yeah.
They look good, and they look strong. Full of saline or whatever they use.
Right.
And you're like, hey, I can't open this jar of olives. Can you open it?
Right, and he can't. Yeah, that would be horrible.
I
would hate that.
That would be horrible, yeah.
I mean, I want there to be some truth in
you need that package.
Yeah. Authentic.
Authentic.
I like an authentic package.
Yeah, no fake packages.
No. Don't need any of that.
Oh boy. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
that'll be the end of our
I do think so.
segment on that.
Wow, you gonna pat your belly some more? Everybody heard that, you know.
It's when you got the package, you just gotta run with it.
Okay.
So
So yeah, I think this is good for today. I think we've laughed enough for one day, and everyone now thinks we're crazy, but that's okay.
Yeah,
it's all good.
And this no alcoholic beverages or anything else has been
absolutely
used
not.
in
My
the
gosh.
making of this podcast.
Can you even imagine? Please don't try this at home.
Yeah. So I think we're going to go back to our earlier format of.
I don't know. I kind of like the
morning
evening punchiness.
Well, yeah.
Kind of liked it.
Actually,
It's
this has
kinda
been a
funny.
blast.
This should be fun to edit.
Yeah,
This
this actually.
fantastic.
This has been fun, actually.
Go out for on a date and then come home and do a podcast while we're exhausted.
And just punchy, exhausted.
Yeah, why not?
I like it.
Yeah. So, well, friends, we appreciate you spending some time with us,
All
and
right.
we hope that you will join us next week.
So I guess we are ending it, right?
Yes,
All
indeed.
right, before we get ourselves into trouble.
Absolutely. I'm ready for more caramels. I can't do that on camera.
Caramels.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. Thank you very much for checking us out.
Thanks for checking us out and spend some time with us.
And we'll see
We
you
appreciate
next
it.
week. And
Indeed.
tell your friends, and please pass it on
Yeah.
if you're enjoying the podcast.
Yeah. It's about time you finally showed up for this podcast.
Well, I overslept.
Oh, Jesus. It hurt my ears. Oh, my God. I'm like wearing a stethoscope over here.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Cue the music.